all over the world, from Asia to Europe, from America down into Africa. There are rejected people who live on the streets every day with little or no food and no hope. They are sad, dejected and hungry, but truth lies in what we as individuals can do to help them achieve their life's mission. We could try to bring them up with hope for the future. We can start from where we are with what we have. That's why we at Helpgate have come together to create an NGO for youth rehabilitation. Our main focus are the underprivileged youth in our society.
Many youths are lost because they actually have not had the right counsel, the right direction, the right help. Many parents are not available. Everyone wants to make ends meet. And because of the pursuit of making ends meet, most of the youth of this age and time did not have the kind of teaching and attention that we enjoyed. And today, we blame them for what they do wrong. And we don't actually look at what we are doing wrong that has actually brought our society to where it is today. I believe so much in the youth, and I believe that the strength in them can be properly channeled and helped. Crime rate is so high because the society has lost value. And everyone has come to believe that hard work is no more important. That's why Helpgate Foundation was founded some few years ago, 2008 to be precise. And the Lord has helped us to come this far. So Helpgate is positioned to actually help the youth of this age get it right.
As a result of poverty and hunger in our society, many families cannot support the needs of their members. Children from these families leave home in a bid to fend for themselves and veer into harmful situation at an early age. Many of them are lured into prostitution, drugs and other crimes. At Helpgate, we have initiated a free feeding program because we believe that with 1 meal a day, the level of poverty, hunger and crime in our society can be reduced. Our soup kitchen feeds 100 people every day.
I am currently the charity manager running the daily affairs of the soup kitchen. I interview newcomers into the foundation, getting to know more about them and their background and other ways that we can assist them. It brings a lot of joy to my heart when I know that we're actually making a difference to people's lives, kind of having an impact on their lives, because they're coming here expecting to be fed, and we give them, good quality food, and it brings a smile to their faces. And before they leave, they actually say a prayer for us, and that's great. That makes my day. It's a unique thing because I think even the founder of this NGO, she's got compassion for people, and that is, the kind of that's why we run this service, because of the needs of people. And it's just because that it's actually important for people to be fed and to have, even if it's just a meal a day in these times that we are, it goes a long way for people. And to think that people actually go without food for days on end, some having to go into the bins to get their daily meal, it's obviously something that's quite saddening. And for this organization to be able to do that, to be able to feed people on a daily basis, it's obviously a welcoming thing in this nation.
Our focus was on rehabilitation of the drug addicts. But we discovered in the process of working with them that there are actually a lot of attention that they needed beyond just rehabilitation of keeping them in a home. And we also discovered that one of the basic challenges of drug addicts is hunger. They don't have the money to feed, or they use the money they ought to use in feeding to take hard drugs. And so anytime they meet you, they are asking for food. So we realized that to have more of their attention, we need to give them food. The soup kitchen is meant for anyone who is hungry, who cannot afford a meal. We serve a meal in a day. If we see partners who will say, we are ready to support you to feed 2 times or 3 times a day, we'll actually go ahead. But as of now, we don't really have the capacity to do more than a lunch in a day. And many times after our food is finished, you still see many people coming, crying and asking for food. So all we say is, come earlier the next day. So we're actually, asking for true Nigerians, whether within or outside and all over the world, to come to our aid to feed the hungry. People are hungry. When people come in, you see those who are famished. And many times you just have to leave them and weep. When grown-up people like this are so famished, what happens to their children at home? We are also crying to companies who actually provide children's food. It will be a good one, and we're also happy to come to a point where we can provide breakfast for indigent children before going to school. Food is important to the brain. It's important to the children's feeling.
Through our outreach program, which takes place at the end of every month, the foundation also offers free medical screening and food to hundreds of people monthly. Through this platform, we're reaching out with hope and raising awareness. In June 2015, we joined the global community to mark the World Drug Day, themed "Drugs Can Make You a Slave." It is our goal to eradicate drugs from our society to save our youth from its scourging menace. And we have started from where we live.
Wọ́n pàtàkì lọ́wọ́ Egbe Foundation nítorí ọmọ rẹ̀ àwọn tó yẹ pé tó yẹ kí n fi gbogbo ìwà pàlàpàlà tí máa ń tẹ̀lé ọmọ yẹ kí n fi lẹ̀. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa fa igbó, mu ọtí, fa sìgá ní 1996. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tí mo bá rí nígbà yẹn, àwọn ọmọ ìpáǹdé tó yẹ pé àwọn náà ń fà mí wọ ìkọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́tì. Mo wá rò pé kí ni yẹn pé kò tọ̀nà láti máa ṣe, but mo ṣàwọn láti fi gbogbo ọ̀nà wípé kí n tẹ̀ jáwọ́ kúrò nínú ẹ̀ kò possible fún mi gbà yẹn. Mo lè dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àbúrò mi tó jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ wọ́n torí òun ló jẹ́ kí n mọ Egbe Foundation àti bẹ́ẹ̀ náà mo dẹ̀ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí church. Mo lè dúpẹ́ gbogbo orí tó ń ṣe fún mi ìbàjẹ́ pé mo ń láàkì nǹkan kan. Níṣẹ́ tó yẹ pé mo ti wá fi gbogbo ẹlẹ́ báyìí èmi gan mọ̀ bí àgọ́ ara mi ṣe rí tó yẹ pé kò sí nǹkan bí ìwà ìpáǹlé ní ayé mi mọ́, kò sí pé bí mo lọ sí club àbí mo rìnrìn kúrè mọ́, kò sí ẹ̀yìn níbi sáyé mi mọ́. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Advice mi lọ fún àwọn tó yẹn ń wúwa tó yẹn ń gbé àmúgbó àmú sìgá à ń ṣègbè oríṣiríṣi àmú ọmọ tí káàkiri àmú ògóró. Advice mi fún wọn ní pé ó ń bani lágbáwò lẹ́yìn ó ń bani ní àgọ́ ara jẹ́ ó lè ṣe àkóbá fún body system. Advice mi fún wọn ní pé kàn try kàn gbìyànjú kàn filẹ̀ kò ṣeré mẹ́ra ara àti ara.
Every drug addict in this society who is already hooked on it, you can let go with it. You can be salvaged. Just make up your mind. Come to Helpgate and you'll see all the assistance you require to get over it. It is possible. I want to appeal to the society, to corporate organizations. We need to join our forces and put in place a strategy to help curb the menace of drug addiction. By putting in place more activities and programs that can keep them profitably engaged, we will help them. We will salvage the society and we will give hope to those who are already hopeless.
Our concern is for youths in our society between the ages 18 and 28. We also create a platform through counseling, entrepreneurial training, and vocational skills development to these sets of youths for better re-establishment.
Since I came here, my life has never remained the same. I've learned a lot. Now I know how to move on with my life in a positive direction. I started my business because while I was coming here, I learned about saving and I started saving. You just have to save because opportunity can come at any time. So with your savings, you can just get into the opportunity. Through my savings, I was able to start the business. Yeah, I started a palm oil business. If there's anything you would like to do, I would say go for it. If there's anything you would like to do, if there's any business you have intention of doing, go for it. One thing that is certain is that when you have something to do or you have a business in mind, fear always setting. But if you can just overcome that and do it and believe in yourself that you make it, you will definitely be successful in it.
We provide a conducive learning environment, library and computer resource center to give our youths a platform to live fulfilled and productive lives. Our charity shop provides clothing and necessities to 100 people on a quarterly basis. Our rehabilitation home is a home where lives are shaped and transformed. It is a one-stop shop for the needy, deprived and unemployed.
Our vision at EBGATE is to give every vulnerable youth in the society the impetus, the push, the force, the encouragement to live a productive, drug-free and vice-free life. We are creating a platform where they can actually come to receive counseling, to receive empowerment, to receive training, to get the resources they require, and of course get food to keep them going where there is need.
It's, I think it's actually a great thing, and I'm really happy to be, a part of this, because it's just it puts a smile on their face, and that gladdens my heart when they come in here.
Having contact with people who are challenged, who come in without hope, and just with a little counsel, little talk, little chat, you see a smile on their face, hopeless face that comes in here, goes out smiling. Many times it gives a lot of joy of fulfillment, because I personally believe that there is no better thing we can give, whether to God or to fellow humanity, than help to others.
When there is hope, you know that you can anything's achievable. You have that hope that you're not looking at your circumstances, because you know that there is a better tomorrow for you, and that is the hope.
You don't need to have the whole world. All you just need to do is to give what you have, just what you have.
We need more sponsors. We need people that will see our vision as this too, and they want to come and be a part of this. Even if they can come, physically to help, at least the foundation needs a lot of help, because feeding people free every day is not, it's not an easy thing, and obviously we need more sponsors in that areas.
You don't have to wait for tomorrow before you act. You can start now from where you are with what you have. Join us as we change the world, one life at a time. We're counting on you. You can be part of this cause by joining a volunteer club or by giving donations in cash or in kind. Interested volunteers and members can reach us at 71 Itire Road, Lawrence, Surulere, Lagos. Telephone 08023 417 168 or 01 08029555972. You can also email us at info@helpgatefoundation.org or visit our website www.helpgatefoundation.com. Connect on Facebook at facebook.com/Helpgate Foundation or on Twitter at Helpgates. Let's help save our youths and give hope to people who have no hope. Reach out.